Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. In today's video, in today's reading, I want to take a look at the full moon in Pisces. That will come for us on Friday, the 28th of August 2026. And the full moon is a very special moon. It's a special time because the full moon brings us a lot of strength, energy, and clarity. And this full moon will be in Pisces, and that means that this full moon will help us to let go of control and to give in to our emotions and to really like surrender to our emotions. And I think that sounds really interesting. So let's have a look at the cards and let's see what this full moon in Pisces will bring us. Oh, the first card is the ring. So we do see relationships here, connections. So this seems to be the main topic of this reading. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Okay. Last card. The clover. Wow. Okay, you guys, this reading is so freaking interesting because as I told you, the first card is the ring. So when it comes to this full moon in Pisces, the main topic is definitely relationships, connections, and I also want to take the second card right now because this is the bouquet, and this card always tells us that there is a person that wants to have a reconciliation with you, you know. So with those two cards, we do see that there's a person from the past, and this person could be someone that you had a relationship with, you know. So this could be your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or maybe someone that you were dating in the past and you had high hopes that, you know, you can have a relationship with this person. But it didn't work out for a reason. The reason is what we do see here. I'm gonna come to this, I will come to this later. But, you know, there was definitely something in the past why it didn't work out with you and why you broke up with this person, or this person broke up with you. And now, you know, this person from the past will contact you again. I mean, in the bouquet card, we do see reconciliation, but also that someone is trying to contact you, someone wants to message you. And this is also what we do see in the third card right here. This is the letter. So we do see messages, contact, communication here. So of course, if there's a person who wants to have this reconciliation with you, this person has to message you and has to contact you, because without contact, without communication, there will be no reconciliation, you know. And this is definitely what this person wants, you know. those are his intentions, or maybe her intentions. And what we already saw with the ring right here, you know, this person definitely wants to rebuild your connection or your relationship. Or if you were just dating this person in the past, this person now definitely knows what he or she wants, and this is a relationship with you. And I think it's very interesting when we do come back to what this full moon in Pisces is doing, you know. And this is what I said in the beginning. This full moon in Pisces, or the energy of this full moon in Pisces, will help us to let go of control and to give in to our emotions. So I think this could be also something that your person was struggling with in the past, you know, like wanting to keep the control and to maybe stay in this no contact situation. But now the energy of this full moon in Pisces helps him or her to give in to the emotions, to surrender to the emotions, and to act, you know, out of his or her emotions. And this action is what we do see here in the first 3 cards. It's to message you again because he or she wants to have this reconciliation with you. Very nice and very beautiful. So let's have a look at the next cards. And I don't want to start with the first one, because for me it makes more sense when it comes to the explanation, you know, that I'm doing for you, to start with the second and the third one. Especially with the third one, because this is the dog, and this card could also could tell us, like, one of the meanings of this dog card is that you could be in a soulmate connection with this person, you know. So this could definitely be like a twin flame connection, or another soulmate relationship that you two have. But the dog has also like another meaning, and this meaning is trust. And with the Scythe card here in combination, we do see that there were definitely trust issues in the past, you know. So this could maybe be the reason why you both decided to break up, or you decided to break up with him, or he decided to break up with you, because there were trust issues, you know, inside of your relationship or inside of your connections. And that doesn't mean that you know, you did something wrong, or this person did something wrong, or you were trying to make the other person jealous, you know, or you were cheating, or this person were cheating, you know what I mean? Because I think those trust issues could also come from the past, you know. So maybe your person got cheated on in the past, you know, and now there are some trust issues, or maybe, you know, something lied to him in the past, and now he definitely has problems to believe someone again, or to trust someone again. And this could maybe affected your relationship and cause the separation. But those trust issues, I don't want to say they're like completely gone, but what I do see with the Rider card in combination right here is that your person is going to tell you that there were trust issues, and why, you know, he's got them, and what caused the separation, or what caused those trust issues, if you don't already know this. But I also do see like a positive change right here, you know. This is also a meaning of this Rider card. communication, you know, talking about something, as I said, those trust issues, and maybe, hey, how can we solve them, or um, how can we have a positive change, you know, when it comes to those trust issues. And I think there's always like a solution for any problem, but it's definitely important to talk about it, you know, because if we don't talk about things that are bothering us, or about things we do have a problem with, how should the other person know, and how should we solve it? You know, it's not possible. So you can always solve anything, but you have to talk about it. And this is what I do see here. You two will talk about those trust issues. You will talk about, okay, how can we solve this, or how can we have a positive change, you know, when it comes to those issues or those problems. So, and then I want to continue with the mice and the whip right here. So let's start with the whip card right here, because this card also has a lot of meanings, you know, not only one meaning. So the first one are doubts. The second one, conflicts. You know, this could be yeah, this could be a conflict on the outside, like a fight between you two, or maybe like a heavier discussion. Or this could also be like an inner conflict, you know, that you feel torn apart, or torn between two things, or two opinions maybe, or feelings. And third meaning of the whip card is a clarifying talk, you know. And I do see all of those meanings right here, and in combination with the mice card, we do see that the conflicts that you had, because let me explain, I'm sorry, I forgot, I was too quick on this card right here. So the mice card always tells us that that there will be a loss, something will leave, you know, something will go out. And this is what I do see here with the whip card in combination, that the conflicts, you know, that you two had in the past, maybe because of the trust issues, you know, or for some other reasons that at the end caused the separation between you two, those conflicts will leave your relationship, you know. And also the doubts, you know, because sometimes we do have doubts, we do have this inner conflict, because if there are always like fights, if we always fight with someone, you know, inside of our relationship, or also when we just have like a loose connection to someone, we're just dating, you know, hoping for more, but just dating, we are in the state of dating, and there are like always fights, always conflicts. Those fights and conflicts causing doubts in our heads, you know, because we do ask ourselves, okay, if this is the beginning of our relationship, or a possible relationship, you know, how does it go on? You know, if it starts bad, and it starts with a lot of fights and conflicts, because the first time, you know, when we're like getting to know someone, or we're starting to date someone, we do just show our positive sides, you know. So in Germany, we just show our chocolate side. So that means, you know, our sweet side, our nice side, you know, kind side, and positive things, you know. But and this is why, like, the first weeks or month, you know, when we're dating something, everything is going well, because we just show our positive sides. And after a while, you know, we do show you know, maybe some not so positive things about us or about our characters. And you know, but if it starts difficult, and if it starts with a lot of conflict or a lot of fights, we do ask ourselves, okay, how does it go on? You know, can this be like a happy relationship? Can we have harmony, you know, in this relationship? So I definitely understand why there were doubts, you know, but those doubts are also going out, you know, they're leaving your connection, because, you know, you were talking about everything, you were talking about you were talking about your separation, talking about why it happened, the trust issues and everything, you know, that caused the conflicts between you two. And we also do see this clarifying talk right here between you guys. Again, you know, we also saw this in this writer card, you know, that you were talking, you will talk about those like trust issues and all that. And yeah, so in this whip card, we do have a confirmation for this, you know. There will be a clarifying talk between you two, and with the clover card right here, we do see that this will definitely be a positive talk, you know, between you two. And the clover has also the meaning of hope, you know, hope, luck, happiness. And this is definitely someone that will be there for you two in this relationship. There's a lot of hope for you two to be happy again, to have a happy relationship with a lot of harmony, you know. So I'm very, very happy that this full moon in Pisces will cause your person to contact you again, to message you again, to, you know, let go of the control, to give in to his emotions. And there are definitely a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings for you there. And this is, you know, the reason why he wants to have this real conciliation with you, and he wants to rebuild your connection. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, hope you liked this reading. Let me know in the comments, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a beautiful day today, and I'm very happy to see you next time. Bye!